Good morning, students. So today we are going to start the second term portion, second term part. So from the second term, we'll start the algebra's new topic, that is ratio and proportions. So I hope you all enjoyed the Diwali very well. We have completed the first term portion and today we are starting with the second term. So before going to this topic, first we'll start the introduction of ratio and proportions. So this is the chapter from your algebra, that is the fourth chapter we are starting, that is ratio and proportion. So first of all we have to know what is meant by ratio. So ratio is nothing but the division. You all understand, you all already knows the division from your 7th standard, 8th standard, how we can divide the two numbers with simultaneously. So that is the ratio. So ratio word is nothing but the division. If you divide the first quantity with the second quantity and if you will get any result, okay, that result is called ratio. Okay, so in this chapter is very simple. We have to just understand the concept, how we have to calculate, how we have to divide, okay, the ratio. And proportion is nothing but those number we have divided, and if their ratios are equal, then it is said to be a proportion. When any four quantities are there, suppose A, B, C and D, four quantities are there, I am giving here, suppose four quantities are there, A, B, C and D, okay. So if I will divide with A with B and C with D, okay. So if I will divide A quantity with B quantity, A upon B, and if I divide C quantity with D quantity, okay, and if the values of these two quantity are equal, then it is called proportion. So A upon B is the ratio, C upon D is also the ratio, and their equal part is called proportion. So this is called ratio and proportion. Means they will give you four any quantities. We have to check after dividing. If I'll divide A with B, you'll get A upon B. If I'll divide C upon D, C upon D. So this is the alphabet, but instead of alphabet there will be given a number. There will be given a number. And if their ratios are equal, then it is called proportion. So that is the definition of ratio and proportion. Ratio is nothing but the division of two quantities, and proportion is nothing but if the first ratio is equal to the second ratio, then that statement is known to be a proportion. So now we start with the example. So from your ratio and proportion, the first exercise is given, that is exercise practice set 4.1. In this practice set 4.1 there are 8 questions are there. So out of 8, 7 and 8 questions are deleted from your syllabus, okay. So we have to study only 5 questions. So there will be a 8 questions are there, but 7 questions and 8 questions are deleted, okay. So we'll start with the question number 1. Find the reduce from of the ratio of the first term number to the second number. इसका मतलब है कि हमको क्वेश्चन में दो क्वांटिटी गिवन है, दो नंबर्स गिवन है. फर्स्ट नंबर इज ऑलरेडी गिवन, सेकंड नंबर इज ऑलरेडी गिवन. वी हैव टू जस्ट रिड्यूस द फॉर्म फर्स्ट नंबर टू द सेकंड नंबर. ये दोनों को डिवाइड करके इसका रिड्यूस फॉर्म निकालें. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट इज मीन बाय रिड्यूस फॉर्म. रिड्यूस फॉर्म मतलब बोले तो क्या होता है, जैसा फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने कोई एक नंबर लिया, ध्यान दीजिएगा 4,2, ओके. So this is the quantity numbers 4 and 2. If I'll divide these two number, you will get 4 upon 2. But this is not the reduced form. This is the ratio only. Suppose if I'll divide this, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, then you will get 2 upon 1, and that number is called reducible form. After dividing, which quantity is left, which amount is left, that is called reducible form. So here, the first number is given 72, another number is given 60. So we have to divide these two number, and after dividing these two number, if any reducible form is left, that is the answer. Okay, so we have to divide these two number. Okay, so we'll start with the example. So I hope you understood what is in my reduced form. So here we have to divide first number with the second number. Okay, so here the first question is given that 72 comma 60. Okay, so how will you start with this? So first we'll write, first we'll consider let A is nothing but 72 and B is nothing but 60. ये दोनों रेशियो को मैंने A और B अल्फाबेट से कंसिडर किया. आफ्टर दैट विल डिवाइड A अपॉन B इज इक्वल टू 72 अपॉन 60. Okay, first we'll consider the first number with A, second number with B. After that what we have done, a upon b equal to 72 upon 60 because we have to reduce the form. रेशियो लेना है, इधर द रेशियो ऑफ, रेशियो इज नथिंग बट अभी मैंने बताया आपको रेशियो का मतलब होता है डिवीजन, तो इधर हमने डिवीजन लिया. अब 60 और 72, सबसे पहले तुमको टेबल अंडरस्टैंड करना है, ऑब्जर्व करना है. 60 एंड 72 ये दोनों नंबर कौन से टेबल में आते हैं? कॉमन टेबल. तो कौन सा कॉमन टेबल है जो कॉमन टेबल में ये दोनों नंबर आएंगे? तो 60 एंड 72. सो दिस टू टेबल विल कम इन द 12 टेबल. 12 का जो टेबल है, 12 के टेबल में दोनों नंबर आएंगे. कैसा? 12 5 जा 60, 12 6 जा 72. ओके, तो 12 के टेबल में 60 और 72 दोनों आएंगे, तो दोनों को हम लोग 12 से डिवाइड करेंगे, देन विल गेट द रिड्यूसिबल फॉर्म. दिस इज द रेशियो. रेशियो तो मिल गया, बट इधर क्वेश्चन में हमें क्या पूछा? फाइंड द रिड्यूस फॉर्म. ओके, सो विल डिवाइड दिस. 12 5 जा 60, 12 6 जा 72. So this will be 6 upon 5. A upon B is given 6 upon 5. Therefore, A is to B is equal to 6 is to 5. So this is the answer. I hope you understood this example. It's very simple. What we have done here, 72 comma 60 is given. First quantity we have denoted by with A equal to 72. Second quantity is denoted with by B equal to 60. After that we have to take a ratio. So A upon B equal to 72 upon 60. After dividing this, first we have to observe 72 and 60. This two number comes in which table? So this two number will come in common table, that is 12. So we have divided with 12, then we have got 6 upon 5, that is the ratio. Same will do for the second example. So here you can see, let 32, 38 and 75 are given. So first we'll consider A equal to 38 and B equal to 57, sorry. Okay. Now we'll divide this. A upon B is equal to 38 upon 57. अब हमको देखना है ये 38 और 57 कौन से टेबल में आते हैं, तो हमें चेक करना है. तो 19 के टेबल में आते हैं. 19 2 जा 38, 19 3 जा 57. चेक कर सकते हैं अगर चेक करना है तो. देखो, वी कैन सी 19 इंटू 2, 2 9 18, कैरी 1 2 1 जा 2 3, 38 एंड 19 3 जा व्हाट यू विल गेट 57, 9 3 जा 27 का 7, carry 2, 3 1 3 plus 2 5. So these two number will come in the 19th table. So we'll divide with the 19. 19 3 is 57 and 19 2 is 28. So what you will get? 2 upon 3. Therefore the answer is A upon B is 2 upon 3 and the reducible form will be A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. So this completes the question number 1. So question number 1 is very simple. We have to just divide numbers and check the reducible form. So here two quantities were given. First we have denoted with first quantity with A, second quantity with B. After that we have to take ratio, that is A upon B, that is 72 upon 60. After dividing this you are getting 6 upon 5 and that is the answer. Same way we have done for the second question. So with this we have completed the question number 1. Now we will proceed with the question number 2. Good morning students. Now this is the second question. In that the question is given that find the reduced form of the ratio. So here two quantities are given. First quantity is given 700 rupees and 308 rupees. Okay. Abhi here the value is given in the form of rupees and here the value is given in the form of liter and milliliter. So how will we solve this example? So first we need to understand the quantities in measuring quantities. Means in 1 kg how many grams are there, in 1 liter how many milliliters are there, in 1 rupees how many paise are there, okay, and in 1 meter how many centimeters are there. First this concept you have to understand. So I am writing here, okay, that you have to first copy down. First we'll understand the measuring quantities. After that we can simplify this example. So here we can see 1 kg, 1 kilogram has 1000 gram. 1 kilogram में कितने ग्राम होते हैं? 1000 gram. Okay, this is the first quantity. Second, 1 kilometer has 1000 meter. Has 1000 meter. Third, and 1 meter has 100 centimeter. And fourth, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 rupees is equal to 100 paise. Okay, then sixth, 1 month, 1 year, sorry, 1 year carry 12 months. So this all quantities you have to understand. There are many more are there, but in your textbook the questions are given in these quantities only. Okay, so first 1 kg has 1000 gram, means 1000 gram carry 1 kilogram. 1000 meter will give you 1 kilometer, and 1 meter has 100 centimeter. 1 liter has 1000 milliliter. 1 rupees has 100 paisa, and 1 year has 12 months. So these quantities you have to understand first. Okay, using this quantity only you can simplify this example, because in this example we have to convert, okay, their measuring values. Okay, here the measuring values are same, so we can divide directly rupees. But if you see in the second question, the first quantity is given in the liter and the second quantity is given in the milliliter. So we have to change this liter into milliliter, means greater quantity को smaller quantity में change करना है. जब तक क्वांटिटीज मेजरिंग यूनिट्स इनके सेम नहीं होते वी कैन नॉट डिवाइड. तो हमको जो यूनिट्स दिए हैं दैट वी हैव टू मेक सेम. if it is in the form in the same units, then only we can divide it. Okay, so likewise, so we have to solve this example. So now I am rubbing this part and we'll start with the example. So now we'll start with the first example here, that is 700 rupees and 308 rupees. So here both the quantities are given in the same unit, both have in the same unit, that is in rupees. So we don't need to convert this into paise. Okay, so how will we solve this? First we'll consider let A is equal to 700 rupees and B is equal to 308 rupees. After that we will divide the ratio A upon B is equal to 700 upon 308. Now we can see here these two numbers are not in the any table. We cannot see these two numbers in any table, 700 and 308. We don't know these two numbers are in which table. So for this situation we have to divide with 2. Unit place check करना. The unit place is 0 and 8. So 0 और 8 दोनों भी even numbers है, and both the numbers can divide with 2. So we'll divide with 2 this number. So 2 ones are 2, here it is 3. So 1 carried here, it becomes 10. 2 5s are 10 and 2 4s are 8. Okay, and here 2 3s are 6, then 1 will be here, 2 5s are 10 and then 0 will be same. So answer will be 350 upon 154. Again we are giving same even number 0 and 4. Both the numbers has even. 350 is even number, 154 is even number. So again we can divide with 2. So again we'll divide 2 7s are 14. 1 will be here. 2 7s are 14. 2 1s are 2. 1 will be here. 2 7s are 14. 1 will be here. 2 5s are 10. Then after that finally we'll got 175 upon 77, and that this is the answer. 175 is to 77, because after this we cannot divide this number. Okay, because 5 and 7 are there, both the numbers are odd number, so there is no division. So this is the answer. Okay, so this complete the example. Okay, now we'll come to the second question here. So here you can see 5 liter and 2500 ml. Okay, these two, in this two quantity, if you see the units, in the first quantity the unit is given liter, in the second quantity the unit is given ml, means milliliter. So both the units are not same. So first we need to make it same. How to make the units will same? So liter, here ml cannot change into liter, but liter can be changed into ml. Means smaller quantity greater quantity में change नहीं हो सकती, but greater quantity smaller quantity में change हो सकती. Like for example, okay, meter can change into centimeter, okay, but centimeter cannot change into meter. मीन्स स्मॉलर से ग्रेटर क्वांटिटी में चेंज नहीं करना हमको, ग्रेटर से स्मॉलर क्वांटिटी में जाना है. ओके, तो लीटर ग्रेटर क्वांटिटी, मिलीलीटर स्मॉलर क्वांटिटी. सो ये ऑलरेडी मिलीलीटर में है. वी डोंट मेक दिस इन लीटर फॉर्म, बट द क्वांटिटी विच आर गिवन इन द लीटर, दैट क्वांटिटी वी कैन कन्वर्ट इनटू milliliter. So how will we convert? The first we have to make these two quantities unit will be same. okay, दोनों की क्वांटिटी की यूनिट सेम बनाना है. हाउ वी हैव टू मेक? सो फर्स्ट विल टेक 5 लीटर हियर. अभी 1 लीटर में कितना होता है? अभी मैंने तुमको आपको बताया ऑलरेडी. 1 लीटर कैरी हाउ मेनी मिलीलीटर? 1000 मिलीलीटर. सो हियर इट इज 5 लीटर. तो 5 लीटर को मिलीलीटर में चेंज करना. सो व्हाट वी कैन राइट 5 into 1000 मिलीलीटर. अंडरस्टूड? क्योंकि 1 लीटर में कितने मिलीलीटर होते हैं? 1000. तो 5 लीटर में कितने मिलीलीटर होंगे? 5 into 1000 मिलीलीटर. लीटर तो एक ही है ना, तो लीटर में कितने मिलीलीटर है? 1000. तो 5 लीटर कैरी हाउ मच? 5 into 1000 इज 5000 ml. तो कन्वर्ट हो गया ml में ये 5 लीटर. अब ये कन्वर्ट हुए बाद अब दोनों को फिर से लिखेंगे. तो 5 लीटर बन गया 5000 ml एंड दिस 2500 ml विल बी सेम. वो क्वांटिटी को हमको चेंज नहीं करना है बिकॉज द क्वांटिटी इज सेम, ml में ही है. तो दोनों का भी यूनिट सेम हो गया. Now we can divide this. Now we can take the ratio of these two number. ठीक है? So how will we divide? So this first we'll consider first number A equal to 5000 ml and we'll consider B equal to 2500 ml. Now we'll divide it. Therefore A upon B is equal to 5000 upon 2500. ml नहीं लेना है. अभी now how will we divide this? First this 0 cancel with this 0, second 0 is cancel with second 0. Which number is left? 50 upon 25. After that this 25 and 50 both comes in the 5 table, same table में आता है. तो 25 से डिवाइड हो सकता है. 25 1 25, 25 2 जा 50. So what will you give you? What it will give you? 2 upon 1. Okay. Therefore A is to B is 2 is to 1. This is the answer. हमको रेशियो क्या मिला? 2:1. Therefore the reduced form of 5 liter and 2500 ml is 2:1. So this complete the question number 2. Same way the question will be given in the another form, means year, month, okay, meter, centimeter, kilometer, meter. Okay, so all this type of example will be given to you. Okay, so that you have to understand very well. Okay, now we'll go to the next question. Now here you can see the next question. Here two quantities are given. First quantity is given 2 year 4 months and second is given 10 months. Means this is the one quantity and this is the another quantity. अब here you can see here year and month both are given but here it is only months are given. तो अभी हमको ये दोनों quantity को divide करना है. So before dividing this, before taking the ratio of this quantity, first we have to convert year into month. अभी यहाँ तो 10 months दिया है, ये already smaller quantity और ईयर ग्रेटर क्वांटिटी है, यूनिट है. तो अभी हम लोग क्या करेंगे? 2 year 4 month मतलब 2 साल 4 महीने हो चुके. ठीक है, 2 साल 4 महीने को डिवाइड करना है 10 महीने से, 10 मंथ से. तो 2 साल 4 महीने हो गए तो मतलब दोनों को प्लस करना पड़ेगा. कैसा? तो 2 year से डायरेक्टली 4 month तो ऐड नहीं हो सकता. अभी हमको ये टोटल क्वांटिटी को मंथ में चेंज करना है. सो हाउ विल वी चेंज? 2 years को मंथ में चेंज करेंगे पहले. 2 साल में कितने महीने होंगे? 1 year कैरी 12 months. सो 2 year कैरी हाउ मच मंथ? 24 months. And 24 plus 4 कितना होगा? 28 months. So this total quantity if I'll convert into months, so 2 year 4th month will be converted into 28 months. So first we'll convert this quantity 2 year 4 month. Okay, is equal to 2 year means how many? 2 into 12 months कॉमा 4 months. इसके बाद में जो 4 month 12 to 24 months and 4 months. अब दोनों को क्या करेंगे हम लोग? प्लस करेंगे. 2 into 12 plus 4 months, तो 24 plus 4 months, 24 plus 4 is 28 months. तो कन्वर्ट हो गया ये. ठीक है, तो 2 year 4 month मीन्स इक्विवेलेंट टू 28 मंथ. मतलब इसका इक्विवेलेंट वैल्यू क्या आएगा? 28 मंथ्स. मतलब 2 years 4 month था तो इसका इक्विवेलेंट वैल्यू आ गया 28 मंथ्स एंड दिस विल बी सेम. तो फर्स्ट क्वांटिटी मिल गई. तो ये क्वेश्चन को फिर से हम लोग लिखेंगे. सो व्हाट विल गेट? देयरफॉर 2 years 4 month को रिप्लेस करेंगे 28 मंथ्स में कॉमा 10 मंथ्स सेम. सेकेंड क्वांटिटी विल बी सेम. अंडरस्टूड? तो ये तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन बन गया. क्वेश्चन को हमने रिप्लेस कर दिया, ठीक है। 2 ईयर 4 मंथ था, 28 मंथ्स, 10 मंथ का 10 मंथ्स आ गया, ठीक है। नाउ विल डिवाइड इट, फर्स्ट विल कंसिडर द क्वांटिटी, लेट a equal to 28, b equal to 10, therefore a upon b is equal to 28 upon 10. Now we can divide these two number, this two quantity will come in the two table, even number है तो 2 से डिवाइड करें, 2 5 10, 2 1 2, 2 4 8, what will give you 14 upon 5, okay, therefore which is equal to 14 is to 5. So this is the answer, a is to b. Understood? So answer would be 14 is to 5. So this complete the question number 1 and question number 2. So in the first lecture we have completed the two questions, that is the question number 1 and question number 2 from the ratio and proportion. In the next lecture we'll continue with the question number 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so I hope you understood this ratio and proportion, okay, and I'll give you some questions related to that, you have to solve for the practice, okay, and thank you so much.